So we're in Zakopane, about to head into the mountains, and look at this bad boy, look at this beauty, but also this beauty here. I mean, in terms of an investigation, look at that. This could be absolutely beautiful. Chimney stack is still perfectly preserved. The roof is all concaved in, but yeah, wow, look at that. The sickness is real. Always looking for investigation areas. Oh, it's deep. Oh, it's down to my knee.
Oh. By the way.
Say again?
It's illegal.
Illegal? How do you mean?
You can do that.
So this is technically a ghost hunt in the Tatra Mountains. We've come up to a cabin around 2,000 meters up. The forest here has a lot of interesting sort of supernatural connections and history to it, which no doubt all we'll talk about soon. And
there, we are going there too. It's our mount.
Yeah, and then, but tonight probably have a look around some of these forests. But it really is quite beautiful for sure. Look at that. Okay, so we've arrived where we're staying for the night. We're in a cabin not far from here, and this is where we're going to be climbing tomorrow, getting up at dawn, catching the sunset. Someone's very excited. Yeah. And I for one don't have any idea what the route is, but I'm guessing it might be through and then up that interior gully and then maybe along the saddle to the top. Who knows? kind of looks like a path on there anyway. You can see the zigzag. So yeah, it looks like that's what the path is. So excellent. That looks good.
Let's just sit for a second. Complete silence.
Hey, look, there's a light up there.
Someone is going down. Yep. Storage. Scary to go down at this time. And look, he's that small, but he has to go through the woods and stuff.
I mean, we've just scared the shit out of ourselves talking about bears coming out of this little tiny bit of forest here. And now we're looking at this guy coming down off, what's the name of the mountain?
This one I don't know.
This one?
This one is Kopa Kondracka.
Kopa Kondracka. So maybe he's been up there and he's just traversed down. He's coming down.
Shall we just buy a map and see all the... Because on the Google Maps you can see the peaks.
Yeah, okay.
They are not named. And on the map...
So we've just left the mountain cabin, haven't we? Exhausted. And we're going to trek into... We're not going into the forest too far because it's a bit too dangerous and there might be bears and wolves. But we're leaving this beautiful cabin and we're going to go and do a tiny investigation because there's some amazing stories and folklore tales in and around these forest areas. Hi.
Hey.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So quiet.
Let's go further. You can tell about the stories.
Yeah, what I might do actually to do the stories justice, I might read them and just add the audio over the top. I think that'll be a nicer way to do it.
I love how the snow is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's all kinds of tales really. Tales of witches, tales of sinister forest spirits that guard treasure. What have we got? Tracks? No? Maybe not. Yeah, so anyway, we're currently in Zakopane in Poland at the moment. We took a night bus from Wrocław last night at 2:20 AM, arrived here at 8, and then hiked into the mountain huts about 1 PM, and then we didn't really do much after that, did we? other than just relaxing. So the time just shot by, but we've been exhausted. We had a tiny snooze, and now it's at I think it's around 6:30, and we're going to get up tomorrow around 6 a.m. while it's still dark, and we're actually going to hike. Can you shine the torch in the direction we're going to hike? Is it through here? Yeah, and the mountain is up there, so. No sounds of animals. We haven't heard any wolves. I'm desperate to hear wolves howling in the distance. Dream come true. Tried to spirit call them today with the beamer. Pretty spooky looking. The thing is, these woods, you wouldn't walk through them on your own. They do have like a very, like on each side of them, it's just thick forest, really deep. And there's not a breath of wind.
Complete silence.
Okay, so we've got a beautiful night. It's hard to describe how still this is. Just as I say it, an airplane flies over. Are you malfunctioning the torch deliberately to make it look like... But it's so still.
I go
That
scared
sound of
this.
silences.
Yeah, let's just sit in silence.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go further up?
Okay.
We went a bit further than this last time, didn't we? But
Yeah.
there isn't really any danger of bears because they're likely all in deep hibernation. Equally, wolves, no chance of seeing a wolf. It will be long gone before we even knew it was there. But there's a chance, a tiny chance, that we might hear them, which would be enough. That would be one of the most beautiful things to hear. But probably a better chance to hear them tomorrow as we go on that walk up the mountain. But we're just having a bit of fun tonight, heading into the forest in the pitch black and enjoying the sound of pure silence. The thing is, these woods, you wouldn't walk through them on your own. They do have like a very, like on each side of them, it's just thick forest, really deep. And there's not a breath of wind.
Complete silence.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to jump over to my infrared camera and we'll just use that one as we walk along. So this is like a mountainside and this goes up hundreds and hundreds of meters, just like thick beach forest. And there isn't a breath of wind. It is so quiet. Oh, let's just stay in silence a second. You don't want to be on your own, okay. Turn the torch off a sec. Oh, that is insane.
Make a wolf sound.
Okay, I will do once we go a bit further.
Come with me.
I'm coming. I'm literally, once the light was out, it felt like we were miles away, but I could see you really well through this camera.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, I'll show you. So, turn off the torch.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
So we can see everything, look, all the way back down that path where we walked, and then we can see all the way along the path.
Oh, fuck no.
This is where, did I tell you about the time I was in Kenya and I was walking down to Lake Turkana in the dark and I shone my torch on and there was a hippo in front of me?
Yeah.
That was one of the scariest things I've ever experienced.
Man. Show me her. This is scary.
Yeah, you can see quite well.
This is fucking scary, man.
Okay, we'll come back to the video soon. I'm going to walk along a bit further, sit down, maybe see what we feel in the air, put the spirit box on, try to listen for some wolves. And then what are we going to go back and have again? Because my memory being like a goldfish, we're having
Bigos. Bigos.
Bigos, yes, of course, which I wanted all day, but
This camera, oh my god, I can't even look at this camera.
So we didn't end up doing any spirit box or investigations. Instead, we got too cold, and we've come back to the cabin, and we're going to get some sleep, and we're going to eat some bigos. And yeah, sleep. Maybe it's a pizza, but maybe a tiny one. Early start tomorrow. Yeah, the forest was very interesting, but very real because of the ice and the cold. It was well below zero. And beautiful night, stars out in full force. Not a sight, not a sound, just pure silence. It would have been great to have done maybe some investigation, but weak, pathetic. So yeah.
Call him.
Fully admit that. Fully admit it. Let's go back. Too cold. Buy a fridge magnet. Anyway, this is it. Whose idea was it, Ollie, to go for a little walk on a mountain at 6 AM? Yeah, that's our target. It looks miles and miles away at the moment.
Oh, you can see the city.
So here we are on an avalanche slope, and you can clearly see that an avalanche has taken place. The trees are just knocked completely out and buried, all facing down this direction. And there's Ollie, stood in the middle of it. Ollie, I'm going to send you some stills from this. This looks absolutely incredible with you in this now. It's going to be a picture you love. Well, we've decided we're not going all the way up because we just feel it's a bit too dangerous. One slip on this ice slope and that's it. We wouldn't stand a chance, basically. We'd end up all the way down the bottom. So we've taken the decision that it's a bit too dangerous.
Yep. Not worth the risk.
It is risky. We made it.
ciemniak czerwony
Yeah.
wierch, bo you see the road.
Dangerous through that.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Go on that. More texture.
That's beyond words. Have a look at that view from here.
Yeah. From ghost investigation on the hill.
So a little final video just to say that we did it. We've cracked
did
a
it.
2,000 meter.
Yep, we did it.
2,000 meter peak today, and here is how we did it. Set off at first light. Come on over here, come on, you've got to get in, you've got to share the glory. So we set off, picked our way through this forest line. If I can just, is my finger showing? Yes it is. Picked up through that forest line, and then we made our way up, and then decided we weren't going to do. Well, the last video didn't record and she's disappeared. Well, this is where we went up today, all the way back over that saddle up the 2,020 meter peak. Picked our way up some of these snowfields here, really exposed, quite scary. And that's it, we're back down, and that's the end of the hike. Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's where the knight's head is, just around that corner.
I would love you to see the other side, because this is the main view from Zakopane.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
This is the view from the city, from Zakopane. And look.
So this is one of those super speeded up videos, you know. But every now and then I can stop it and do real speed recording, so if we see anything interesting then that's good. But this is a nice little cute video actually of just how nice the area is. The battery's lasted really well in this cold as well. It's still on 40%. Hear that?
Bird.
Well, that's what an untrained ear would think. But when you've been living with wolves, as I have, what you begin to realise is that wolves have a variety of sounds that they use to communicate with me. Now that was actually a wolf saying, "Derek, you were meant to come and meet us last night, come hunting, but you were with a bitch."
Are you talking about me? Am I the bitch? You are the bitch.
But you were with a night. I don't know, I'm a bitch.
You are the main bitch.
No.
Yes.
How? How am I the main bitch?
You are just pushing around everywhere, people. Remember we went there?